We will attempt this question now. Please pause the movie and read the question. Make some notes. Let's read the question, and if we meet new information, we'll copy it on the diagram. A man stands on a cliff and sees two boats out to sea, A and B. So here is a C, and here are the two boats A and B. The angle of depression from the man to the boat. So here is a man. The man looks in front. The angle of depression from the man to boat A, and now starts looking down until he sees boat A. So this angle is 58 degrees. The height of the cliff is 35 meters. Find how far from the base of the cliff, that's the base of the cliff, how far from the base of the cliff the boat A is. So I need to find this x. Being about angles and sides, we'll think, of course, of trigonometry. So katoa. And I will consider this right angle triangle where we can actually find this angle. And this angle is 90 degrees minus 58 degrees, so it's 32 degrees. And for this angle, that side is adjacent and that side is opposite. So for question AI, we will use tan 32 degrees equals x over 35. So x is 35 times tan 32 degrees, which will give me 21.87 meters. I take two decimal places. Question II asks me, find the distance from the man to the boat A. So this is the distance I'm asked to find from the man to boat A. I'm going to use, of course, the same triangle. I can use either another trigonometric ratios, like I can use Pythagoras. Let me use Pythagoras. So let me call this y. Y squared equals 35 squared plus x squared, and x was 21.87 squared. I put this in my calculator, and that's what I get. So my answer will be y equals 41.27 to two decimal places. Now let's clear up a bit the diagram. Okay, it's not always useful because sometimes you have information that is useful there. Boat B is 80 meters out of the sea, then is a further 80 meters out of the sea than boat A. So let me write that this one was 21.87 so that I don't forget. And boat B is another 80 meters. How far from the base of the cliff is boat B? So I must to find how far from the base of the cliff is boat B. So I must to find this distance. And I can see that the distance will be 21.87 plus 80. So it's 101.87 meters. The distance from the man of both B. So the distance from the man of both B. I can use, let me call this, I don't know, T. I can use trigonometry, but I also can use Pythagoras theorem. So I do 35 squared plus 101.87 squared I will see how much it gives me, and then I will square root the answer. And let's do now question I. The angle of depression from the man to boat B. So from the man goes down to C boat B. Well, as you see, this angle doesn't belong to any triangle. So I can't really find it because it's not in a triangle, but I can find this angle here. And this angle here, let me call it alpha. If you look in this triangle where alpha is an angle, I know 35 and I know 101.87. So this side for the angle alpha, this side is adjacent and this side is opposite. So I'm going to use tan alpha equals 101.87 over 35. Therefore, alpha will be inverse tan over 37. So, sorry, 35. And in this case, my calculator gives me 71 degrees. Therefore, alpha is 71 degrees. So the angle of depression that I was looking for, the question asked, is 90 degrees minus 71 degrees, which will give me 90 degrees. And that's the answer to my question.